Hi, folks, and welcome to this contest between St. Andrews University Knights and the Truett-Mcconnell Bears. Starting lineups are being introduced now, and both teams are preparing to take the court. I'm Johnny Rogers, and I'll be here commentating your action live for our 2022 home opener here. And we're just about to have our first tip-off here of the 2022-23 season. Both teams taking the court. Michaela Sally about to take the tip for the Knights. Jordan Wilder stepping forward for Truett-Mcconnell. No, excuse me, Camilla Howell. Tip into Frances Glover Bay now. And we have a time issue here. Clock failing to start at the right moment. Ball into Grant now. Glover Bay over to Starks. Starks looks for Sally on the low block. She's doubled immediately, trapped in the corner now. Can't find an outlet. She finds Starks. Starks rips through onto the low block, back to the wing. Shoe pulls up for three, and it's good. Elise Akridge with the shot there. First three-pointer of the game for the Knights. Bears bringing it up now, swinging it around the perimeter. Looking for an entry on the low block now. She'll make a move to the middle, spin. Blocked by Sally there. Glover Bay with it now in transition. Shot from Elise AAC Dobbs blocked there, and the ball will be out of bounds off the Knights. Back to Truett-Mcconnell here. Holding the inbound now. She finds Smith. Smith marked by Starks here. Over to Floyd. They swing it around now. Howell with it. She'll make a move and lose her feet, but it'll be a foul. I believe that's a blocking foul there. Camilla Howell to take it out now. Grad student guard out of Georgia. She finds Smith. Over to Dobbs now. Dobbs for Howell. Pump fakes the shot. Drives the lane. Puts up a layup. And the floater is good. Glover Bay with it now. Sizing up the floor. She'll make a move. Over to Starks. Starks down the baseline. She'll put up a strong layup and be fouled. Blocking foul there by AAC Dobbs. And it'll send Starks to the line on the shooting foul. Number 33, Ashley Starks, the junior guard out of Manchester, Tennessee. She'll hit the first. Let's see if she can go 2 for 2 here, and she'll knock it down. Her first 2 points of the evening, giving the Knights a 3-point advantage once again. Sydney Smith brings it up now. Smith with it now, sizing up Starks. Setting up an off-ball motion here. Swing it over to Holton. Holton goes down the baseline, spins to the middle, gets inside, puts up a floater. It's good, and a foul. She'll go to the line for the and one. Close defense by Glover Bay there. Couldn't quite keep her away from the basket. And Quan Holton will have her first attempts at the line. Grad student out of Phoenix City, Alabama. And she'll knock it down. Frances Glover Bay brings it up once more. She'll kick it into the corner. Akers takes it down the lane but can't finish. Looks for a foul, doesn't get the call. Holton in transition now. Walk down by Akers. Starks comes away with it. She's got a breakaway of her own. Marked by Smith. She'll put up a layup and hit it in transition. Great steal and finish there from Ashley Starks. Floyd takes it down the line, but a carrying violation, and Ratavia Floyd will turn it over. Knights back with it here. Momentum on their side, leading by 2. Ball in now for Glover Bay. Over to Grant. Grant sizing up. She'll make a move. Pump fake. Swing it back to Glover Bay. Single dribble, pull up, and she'll hit it. Great mid-range shot there. Howell with it now. Looks for Dobbs inside. Stolen away by Starks once again. Her second steal of the game. She's in transition. Thinks about pulling up for 3. Decides against it. Finds Glover Bay. Over to Grant now. Grant drives baseline. Poked away by Floyd. And it'll stay Knights ball here. Ball over to Glover Bay now. Over to Akridge. Akridge for Sally now. She pulls up for mid-range and hits. Great shot there. Knights very hot shooting to start. Grant with it now. Poked away by. excuse me, that was Sydney Smith. It was poked away by Grant. Howell in for Shelton now. Shelton over to Floyd. Floyd makes a move. Over to Holton. She'll drive down the baseline and put it up. Draws the foul once again. She'll go back to the line. Quan Holton active earlier. This is her second trip to the line already. And she'll knock down the pair. Starks with it now in transition. She gets Crozier. Crozier drives, kicks it over to Grant. Grant with a pump fake, a drive of her own. Single leg fadeaway, no good. Ball pushed up the court by Shelton now. Shelton spins to the baseline. She'll drive. She gets stopped by Starks. Inside to Holton now, over to Dobbs. Dobbs puts up a layup, but it's no good. Draws the foul. And Elise Dobbs will go to the line. Knights lead cuts at 3 there. St. Andrews getting scoring in bunches here from a multitude of contributors. Ashley Starks with 4, Elise Akridge with 3, Glover Bay and Michaela Sally with 2 each. All put together have given the Knights a nice 3-point advantage here about halfway through our first period of action. And we'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. And Ratavia Floyd with a baseline floater there. Knights with a 1-point advantage here. Grant drives, kicks it out to Crozier in the corner. She's wide open for 3, too strong. Rebound from Quan Holton there, marked closely by Toger. They look down the court for a simple handoff, and it's there. Howell with the finish. Natalie Nixon on the dime. Chelsea Grant bringing it up now. Starks drives now. A lot of contact, can't finish. And it'll be a foul on Quan Holton, I believe. Starks drawing her second foul of the game. She'll go back to the line. Starks with 4 points already in the contest, looking to add 2 more here. And the junior from Manchester, Tennessee hits another free throw. Let's see if she can go 2 for 2 here. And she'll knock it down. Ball into Tia Shelton now. Over to Williams. Williams back to Shelton. Over to Howell now. In for Holton. She'll drive the lane, put up a layup, and it's good. Toger's defense not enough. Graham makes a move. She'll go down the lane, put it high off the glass, no good. Tipped away by 2 Knights, but none come away with it. Holton forced to pick up her dribble. She finds Shelton in transition. Shelton drives the lane, puts it up. Starks is there, and it'll be a foul on Starks. Tia Shelton will go to the line. A lot of physicality here early. Shelton at the line to shoot 2. Looking to get her first 2 points of the game. Junior out of Gainesville, Georgia. Drawing the contact. Let's see if she can finish here. Knights making a substitution. Ashley Starks checking out for Aeneas A.J. Price. And Shelton gets on the board, knocking down both. Toger in the middle of the lane, spin around jumper, no good. Rebound Holton here. Up to Howell. Howell takes a hop step in the lane, back out to Holton. Back to Howell now on the give and go. Great ball movement there from the Bears. Truett-Mcconnell jumping out to a 5-point advantage here. A little over 3 to play in our first period of action. Chelsea Grant calling for the screen. Akridge cutting. Had a good look at the basket, couldn't convert. Up the floor for Howell, but it's too high. She can't handle it. And it'll be Knights ball once again. Chelsea Grant with it now. She'll put a move on. Look for Toger inside. Toger forced to save it out of bounds. Stolen by Nixon. Price will get in on the mix, and it'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow belonging to the Bears. Natalie Nixon will come away with it. Into Shelton now. Grant going for a steal, can't get it. Over to Shelton for three now, and she'll hit. Toger spinning in the lane. Forced to pick up her dribble, finds Akridge. Akridge pulls up for three, no good. Shelton up the court quickly in transition now. She'll drive the lane, put it up over Akridge, no good. Howell the rebound, puts it back, and a foul. Camilla Howell will go to the line. Camilla Howell, the grad student out of Clemont, Georgia, shooting now. Knights making a substitution. Elise Akridge checking out. Michaela Salier checking back in. And she'll split the pair, but Nixon will come away with it. Looks for Howell immediately. Inside for Dobbs. Dobbs with a power dribble. She'll make a move, but it's blocked, and a foul once again, sending the Bears right back to the line. Bears making a change here. Camilla Howell to the bench for Casey Williams. Dobbs no good on the first attempt. And Dobbs will hit the second to split the pair. Glover Bay taking it, pulling up for mid-range, no good. Rebound Shelton. She'll get down the floor in a hurry. She's got two Knights on her. Over into the corner now. Williams over to Dobbs for three. No good. Ball still loose. Chelsea Grant comes away with it. She'll push it the other way. Look inside for Salier. Salier makes a move and finishes. Great transition finish there from Michaela Salier. Great find from Chelsea Grant on the pass. Dobbs over to Shelton now. Back into Dobbs. Marked by Glover Bay. She'll bully through. Can't hit the shot. Gets her own rebound. Puts it up again. No good. Tipped away by Williams. And it'll be Knights ball. Great defensive effort there from the Knights. Fending off several shot attempts. Glover Bay brings it up now. Salier looking for some space in the mid-range, finds it, pulls up, uncontested, can't hit. Shelton with it now. Over to Williams. Williams finds Dobbs slicing through the lane. Kicks it out. A driving layup and a foul. Truett-Mcconnell will go back to the line once again. Knights really racking up quite a few fouls here in the first quarter. And Casey Williams will hit the first, the sophomore out of Canton, Georgia. she'll knock down the second. Under a minute to go here in our first quarter of action. Akridge pulls up for three. Short. Rebound, Chloe Williams. She's trapped by two. Gets it out to Shelton. Shelton up the floor now. Shelton makes a move. Tipped away by Glover Bay. Chelsea Grant has it now. It's a 2-on-1. She finds Glover Bay. She'll hesitate, make a move, and be called for the traveling violation. Wanted to drive to the rim there. Shuffled her feet in the process. Shelton carries up now. About 30 to go here in our first quarter of action. Dobbs over to Casey Williams now. Back for Nixon. Inside to Dobbs. She'll make a strong move to the middle and finish with a good layup. Grant pulls up for three. No good. Rebound Dobbs. About 10 to go here. Shelton looks up the court for Nixon. Intercepted by Grant. Grant's got about 5 seconds. She drives down the court. Gets to the three-point line. Hesitates. And they're going to say it was a carrying violation, I believe, on the hesitation move. And we've got 1 second left in our into Dobbs. Dobbs pulls up for three from deep. No good. And that'll end our first quarter, 25-14. Knights led by Ashley Starks with 5 points and Michaela Salier with 4. We'll be right back. And we're back here to start our second quarter of action. Knights walking back out onto the floor. Grant into Glover Bay now. Crosses over, finds Grant once again. Grant loses Casey Williams, gets to the lane and puts in a beautiful left-handed layup. Chelsea Grant with a dazzling move. Sydney Smith brings it up quickly now. Sizing up Starks. Over to Chloe Williams now for Dobbs. Natalie Nixon with it. Over to Smith once again. Back to Chloe Williams in the corner. They find Dobbs on the inside, but she's trapped, and a foul on the defensive trap there. I believe A.J. Price called for the foul. Dobbs will hit the first. And short on the second. Rebound by Nixon, but blocked by Akridge, and a foul, sending Truett-Mcconnell right back to the line. Nixon fouled there. And she'll hit the first. And she'll hit both her first 2 points of the contest. Frances Glover Bay brings it up now. Swings it over to Price. Price for Grant now. Grant sizing up Williams. Finds Acreage on the perimeter. Acreage calling out a play. They kick it to Price. Open in the corner. She'll pull up for three. No good. Rebound by Sydney Smith. Smith attacking Glover Bay in transition. She goes down the baseline. Puts up a layup. No good. Gets her own rebound. Finds Dobbs. No good on the putback. Price comes away with it. And she'll get it to Glover Bay, who brings it up. Pushes it to Grant. Grant hesitates. Makes a move. Steps back for a mid-range. No good on the jumper. Dobbs on the rebound. Smith back the other way now. She finds Williams. Williams looking for an outlet. Defense wanting a travel, not getting the call. Casey Williams up the baseline, finds Dobbs for a mid-range. No good. Grant with the rebound. Glover Bay brings it up now. She'll find Acreage in the corner. Acreage will pull up for three. No good. Rebound Smith. Bears slowing it down now. Smith calling out a set here. Looking inside for Nixon. Nobody home. Can't hit the open mid-range. Grant with the rebound. She'll push in transition. She'll drive in the lane. Put up a layup of her own, but no good. Drawing the foul there on Sydney Smith. Chelsea Grant will go to the line. And she's still down, a bit shaken up on the play. The junior from Pembroke Pines, Florida, excuse me. And she's back on her feet under her own power, looking to shoot her 2 free throws. Knights trailing here by 12, 28-16. About 2 minutes have gone by here in our second period of action. Chelsea Grant, the junior, shooting free throws here. She hits the first. Grant short on the second, but a lane violation on the shooter. She ran past the line before the ball hit the rim. And it'll be Bears ball there. Grant splits the pair. Sydney Smith with it now. Knights going into a zone defense formation. Knights rotating in their 2-3. Shuffling around. Bears trying to find some penetration on the perimeter. They find Holton down low, and Price forced the foul once again. A.J. Price struggling with some early foul trouble here. Let's keep our eye on it. Not out of control yet, but too early. Several Knights already with 2 fouls. Holton no good on the first. She's got 6 already. Let's see if she can make it 7 here. And she's no good on both. Good foul there by the Knights. Give up no points. Trailing here by 11. Looking to cut the lead before the half. Glover Bay drives hard down the lane. Can't quite get her shot up before being fouled. And I don't believe she'll go to the line. I believe they're saying it was a foul on the floor before the shot. Knights calling a baseline out-of-bounds play. Knights looking to inbound here. They find Acreage in the corner. She pump fakes, drives, finds Grant. Grant pulls up from deep. No good. Fighting for the rebound. Bears come away with it. 2 Knights swarm to it. Acreage fighting for it. She finds Glover Bay. And Glover Bay with the easy layup. Great steal there from the Knights. I believe that was Starks that came in and stole the ball away. Ball in for Williams now. Into the corner for three, no good. Ball still loose, Holton with it. Two players fighting for it. And I believe it'll be another jump ball. It was Casey Williams and A.J. Price getting tied up there. Knights making a substitution. Price checking out. Toger checking in. Baseline drive. They find Dobbs on the low block. She spins around, puts up a shot. No good. Akers with the rebound. Glover Bay drives to the left, swings it to Grant. Grant gets a screen from Akers, pulls up for mid-range, no good. Grant flies in for her own rebound and gets fouled. Great effort there from Chelsea Grant. Shot came up short, flew in for the rebound immediately. Never giving up on the play. Still down here. And she's back on her feet. I believe it'll be a baseline out of bounds on the loose ball foul there. Glover Bay throwing it in now. She finds Akers. Akers for Starks. Starks puts a move on. Steps back. Pulls up for three. No good. And we've got a player down here. I believe a Truett-Mcconnell player is down. I can't tell exactly what happened. It's number 35, Camilla Howell. She seems to be bleeding profusely out of the face, but I don't know what happened. And I believe they're going to have to wipe up the court here. There seems to be quite a bit of blood on the floor. We'll be right back. Floyd over to Williams. Williams for Smith now. Smith into Nixon. Nixon back to Floyd. Floyd makes a move to the middle, spins. Looks inside for Dobbs. Dobbs gets a shot up, and it's good. Great low block position there. Glover Bay drives, pulls up from mid-range. Short. Rebound, Sidney Smith. Smith over to Floyd. Floyd back to Smith. Over to Casey Williams. Williams sizing up. Back to Floyd at the top of the key. Over to Smith. Back to Nixon now. Nixon inside to Williams. Looking for Dobbs on the low block. Couldn't complete the pass. Tried to do a high post entry and it wasn't there. Chelsea Grant into Francis Glover Bay now. Glover Bay bringing it up the court. Samantha Toger sets a screen. Glover Bay looks for a roller, can't find one. Looks for Starks on the backside. She'll drive the baseline, put up a shot. And they're going to say a charge on Ashley Starks there on the baseline drive. Went up hard, but couldn't quite time it. And the defender was in good position. Sidney Smith with it now. Over to Floyd. Back to Smith. Down to Dobbs on the low block. Over to Williams. Top of the key now to Smith. Over to Floyd in the corner. In the low post to Dobbs. She puts up a layup and it's good. Alyssa Dobbs been very busy on the low block today, scoring many points in the paint. Knight struggling to defend it. Glover Bay back out to Acreage, and Acreage a traveling violation on the catch and drive after the hesitation. See, that's the thing. In the NBA, that's not a travel. So, like, that's what I'm saying, exactly. It's like, basically you can't pick your foot up before the ball hits the ground. Like, Williams over to Nixon now. Over for Smith. Smith to Floyd. Floyd back to Nixon. Nixon pulls up for three, and it's good. Natalie Nixon with the jumper. Truett-Mcconnell really pouring it on here. Starting to extend their lead. Starks looks for a pass, can't find it. Forced to throw it away. Dobbs comes away with it. Sidney Smith in transition now. She finds Nixon down the middle of the lane. Reverse layup, no good. Grant with it. Euro steps, puts up a beautiful floater. Gets right around Dobbs. Great move there from Chelsea Grant. Smith over to Floyd. Floyd for three now, and that's good. Ratavia Floyd with a deep three-point bomb. Lead up to 17 here for the Bears. Grant calling for a screen, attacking Williams, getting down the lane once again, putting up a floater, no good. Dobbs will come away with it. Gets it out to Smith, poked away by Acreage. Glover Bay has it. She'll go down the lane, find Grant. And a great layup there on the assist from Francis Glover Bay to Chelsea Grant. Bears gonna call a timeout. We'll be right back. Nixon with it, over to Smith. Back to Nixon now. Down to, no, that's not Dobbs. Nixon poked away by Glover Bay. Glover Bay comes away with it on her feet. It's a 2-on-1. She'll Euro step down the lane and put up a layup. No good. Gets her own rebound. Shoots a fadeaway. No good once again. Great effort there from Glover Bay. Just can't convert the shot. Williams pulls up for, for a mid-range, excuse me. Nixon flies in and pokes it away. No, they'll say it was off the Knights. And it'll be Bears ball. Freshman Lila Lutich to bring it in now. Nixon over to Shelton now. Shelton looking inside for Lutich, stolen away by Toger. Up for Starks now. Starks drives the baseline, puts up a shot, and it'll be a foul in transition on the Bears. Knights with the ball, trailing by 15 here. Francis Glover Bay to throw the ball in. Finds Acreage over to Starks. Starks drives, puts up a strong shot, and it'll be a blocking foul on Tia Shelton. Ashley Starks been very busy in the lane, drawing a multitude of fouls, taking several trips to the free throw line now. Mop attendant Fernando Reyes clearing some moisture off the court. Starks is good on the first free throw. That brings her up to 5 points in the contest. No good on the second. Tipped away by Samantha Toger, and it'll be Bears ball. Knights trailing by 14 here. Shelton brings it in. Over to Lutich. Over to Williams. Williams down low for Casey Williams. In the corner for Shelton. She'll pull up for three. No good. Rebound Acreage. Gets it up to Starks. Starks out in transition now. She'll slow it down. Over for Glover Bay now. Sizing up Williams. She'll make a move to the right hand. Jump through the lane and put up a layup a little too strong. Great move. Toger pokes it away from Shelton. Glover Bay comes away with it. She'll go down the lane and short on the layup. Rebound. Misses the putback. Lutich and Starks fighting for it, and I believe it'll be a jump ball under the basket. Possession arrow Knights, so it'll stay with St. Andrews. Frenetic sequence there. Acreage into Toger now. Toger finds Glover Bay in the post. She'll back it out. On the perimeter now. Fakes the shot. Goes for Acreage. Acreage sizing up. She's got a mismatch in size here. Let's see if she attacks it. And a violation on the Knights there. It'll result in a Bears ball off the turnover. Smith brings it up the floor now. Over to Williams. Acreage and Stark swarm. Can't quite get there. Into Dobbs in the low post, and she hits once again. Elise Dobbs, very active early. Feed from Ratavia Floyd. Under a minute to go here in our second quarter of action. Knights trailing by 16. Glover Bay pulls up but is stripped by Smith. Floyd has it now in transition. She's got Nixon and Dobbs. She'll drive down the middle on her own and draw a foul. And Starks goes down hard. Starks still down after the hard collision. And she's back on her feet. And another mop attendant, this time Garvey Reese Presley, clearing some moisture off the court. .14 seconds to go here in our first half of action, and this game will be followed by a men's contest between Truett-McConnell's men's team and your St. Andrews Knights. So stay tuned. Floyd getting ready to shoot now, and she'll hit the first. Brings her up to 5 points on the evening. And she'll miss the second. Rebound, Chelsea Grant. Grant out in transition now. She'll slow it down. Marked by Casey Williams here. Grant makes a move, pulls up from deep, and can't quite hit the buzzer beater, but it was close. Knights trailing here 24-41 at half. We'll be right back after a brief intermission. we're back here with our second half of action. Truett-Mcconnell starting with the ball. Williams with it. Over to Holton now. Into the high post of Dobbs. Marked by Sallier. Over to Smith. Smith for Casey Williams now. Williams driving. Finds Dobbs on the nail. Goes for Floyd on the perimeter. Floyd pulling up for three from deep. Short. Ball still loose. Chelsea Grant comes away with it. Grant in transition. Euro stepping down the lane. Out of control layup. Couldn't hit it. Finds Akridge on the perimeter. Akridge will drive. Picks up her dribble. Finds Glover Bay. Glover Bay sizing up. Decides against the shot. Akridge pulls up from mid-range. No good. Rebound. No, excuse me. Sallier pulled up and Akridge got the rebound. Excuse me. So that was a miss by Michaela Sallier and a putback by Alyssa Akridge there. Floyd driving, finds Dobbs on the roll. Good pick and roll play there. Akridge over to Starks. Back to Glover Bay in the corner. Glover Bay over to Akridge once again. Sizing up Floyd. Goes inside for Sallier. Sallier driving. Turnaround fadeaway. Mid-range shot is good. Nice stop and pop off the pirouette from Michaela Sallier there. Over to Holton now. She'll drive, puts it up, blocked by Sallier, off of Holton, and it'll be Knights ball. Great defense there by Michaela Sallier, really getting it done on both ends of the court. About 2 minutes into our third period of action here. Knights trailing 28-43. Frances Glover Bay bringing it up now. Over to Stark. She'll drive to the baseline hard, put up a layup, get her own rebound, put up the reverse, get her own rebound again, and be fouled. Great individual effort there from Ashley Starks. Junior out of Tennessee, really fighting for the ball and fighting to put it in the basket. She'll get it in the corner. Finds Sallier on the high post. Gets it to Akridge, sets the screen. Akridge drives. And we're going to say it's a foul on the floor against Ratavia Floyd there. Glover Bay bringing it in now. Finds Starks in the corner. Starks in for Sallier. Pump fakes, gets by Dobbs and puts up a layup. Beautiful move there from Michaela Sallier. Sydney Smith with it now. Finds Floyd. Floyd spins to the baseline. Finds Dobbs on the low block. Stripped away by Glover Bay. Glover Bay in transition now. She's got Grant. Dimes it off. Grant puts it up. No good. Sallier with the rebound, and she hits. And the Bears are going to call a timeout. Fans getting into it now. Knights cutting this lead, surging back. And we'll be right back. Bears with it now. Floyd pulls up for three, in and out. Rebound Dobbs. Strong move, but an elbow rip through, and that's an offensive foul. Ashley Starks drawing the contact there. Or was it Chelsea Grant, I believe? Really putting the body on the line here. Knights fighting hard in the face of adversity, trailing but still fighting. Floor attendant Alex Thrift coming out to clear some condensation from the court now, allowing for a brief stoppage here. Glover Bay in with it now. Starks with it. She goes all the way across to Grant in the corner. Grant to Acreage. Sallier on the low block, makes a move to the baseline and puts it in on the drop step. Michaela Sallier with a great interior play. Sydney Smith with it now. She finds Floyd, marked by Acreage closely. She'll drive to the baseline. Grant will come to help. No good on the layup. Rebound Sallier. Frances Glover Bay with it now in transition. She'll look ahead for Starks. Starks drives the baseline. And a walk on Ashley Starks there. Tried to pivot and spin, but took too many steps. Floyd with it now. Over for Howell. Howell sizing up Grant. Over to Holton. Holton drives. She'll put up a layup and blocked by Sallier once again. But then a foul on the loose ball as Sallier tried to reach over the back and reclaim the ball. And it went back into the lap of Holton. Great block there regardless. Holton to inbound now. Smith with it now. Looks inside for Holton. Marked by Bay. Glover Bay on the good defense. Grant in transition. In and out move. Sides against it. Sizing up Chloe Williams here. Calling for a screen from Acreage. Gives her the handoff. Acreage steps back and pulls up for three, and it's good. Frances Glover Bay sizing up now. She'll pull up from mid-range after a strong move and hit. Knights storming back here. Lead cut to 6. And a steal here from Starks. She's all alone in transition. And a layup is good. Knights cut the lead to 4. Halfway through our third period of action, and the Knights are fighting. Bears forced to call another timeout. Crowd really getting into it now. We'll be right back. And we're back after the timeout. Bears with it now. Up top to Howell. Over to Holton now. She's sizing up. Over to Floyd. Floyd coming off a screen. Makes a move to the middle. Gets some separation. Blocked by Grant. And off of Price, out of bounds. Great defensive effort there by Chelsea Grant on the block. Into Floyd now. She gets some separation on the step back, pulls up for three and hits. Great move there from Rotavia Floyd. Glover Bay drives, finds Grant. Grant sizing up. She'll make a move to the middle. Splits through two. Price over to Starks now. Starks gets into the lane. She'll go up strong and get fouled. And Ashley Starks will go back to the line. A frequent flyer there tonight, looking to add two more. And Starks no good on the first. And no good on the second. Rebound by Grant. She goes up for a putback and is fouled by Natalie Nixon. Chelsea Grant will go to the line now. And no good on the second. Entry pass knocked away by Glover Bay there. Howell got behind Price but couldn't finish the layup. Grant in transition finds Akridge. Akridge down the baseline, puts up a layup, no good. Rebound Nixon. Shelton with it now out in transition. She gets to the middle, kicks it out to Floyd. Floyd thinks about a shot, decides against it. She surveys the court. Howell to the middle now. Holton inside, marked by Price. Price with some great defense there, denies the shot. Francis Glover Bay over to Chelsea Grant now. Back to Glover Bay. Over to Price. Price drives, gets in the lane, puts up a layup, and it's good. Shelton with it now. Swings it over to Howell. Top of the key to Nixon. Over to Shelton on the elbow. She finds Floyd, who pulls up for three, and it's good. Francis Glover Bay with it now. The frequent ball handler for the Knights. Looking for Starks immediately on the block. Starks posts up, gets inside, puts a layup high off the glass, and scores it. Great interior move from Ashley Starks there. 2 minutes to go here in our third quarter of action. Knights cutting the lead to 4. Bears holding on. Nixon with it at the top of the key. She finds Shelton. Shelton pulls up for three, no good. Rebound Starks. Tipped away to Glover Bay. And the Knights are going to call a timeout here with 2 minutes to go. A little over 2 minutes to go. A little under 2 minutes to go, excuse me, in our half. We'll be right back. 2 minutes to go here in our third quarter. Knights with the ball now. Glover Bay brings it up. Sizing up Shelton. She pulls up for three. Short. Grant flies in for the rebound. Power dribbles, tries to go up, stripped away. 2 players down on the court for it now. I believe it was Haley Crozier got into the mix for the ball at the end there. Can't tell who she got tied up with. Grant still down after the contact. And I believe they're going to say it is Knights ball here, baseline out of bounds with 20 on the shot clock. Into Samantha Toger now. Over to Glover Bay. She drives. Tries to pull up for mid-range, but stripped by Shelton. Dobbs comes away with it. Finds Shelton. Pushing it up the floor now. She'll go to the rim and put in a layup. Tia Shelton with the coast-to-coast layup there. Glover Bay bringing it down now. She'll make a move. Finds Starks on the dribble handoff. Starks will drive with the left hand. Put up a layup. Too strong. Can't finish. She'll go down. Shelton with it in transition now. Knights in a 5-on-4 scenario. Toger tips it away from Dobbs. They get it back out to Nixon. Over to Williams. Back to Shelton now at the top of the key. She'll find Howell. Slowing it down now. Shelton sizing up. Glover Bay defending. Post entry to Dobbs. Guarded by Toger, but she'll convert the layup. Under 30 to play here in our third quarter. Approaching the final quarter of action. Knights trailing by 8. Let's see if they can close the gap on what could be the final possession. Samantha Toger with it on the perimeter. She'll drive and go down hard. And that'll be a foul, sending Samantha Toger to the line. And Toger will miss the first. Looking to get on the board here with their first points of the evening. Let's see if she can knock down the second. And she'll hit the second. Shelton with it now. Nixon on the perimeter. Entry to Holton on the low block. She'll spin to the inside, and a foul on Glover Bay on the spin move. About 5 to play here in the second quarter, or the third quarter, excuse me. They get it into Holton under the basket, and she'll put in a layup. And that will mark the end of the quarter. Knights trailing here 48-57. We'll be right back for our final period of action. And we're here for our final period of action. Truett-Mcconnell leading 57-48 over the Knights. Camilla Howell with it over to Holton. Quan Holton drives, puts up a layup, and finishes over A.J. Price. Knights trailing by 11 here. Michaela Sallier makes a move, spins, she's doubled, finds Grant. Grant puts up a shot, blocked. Akers comes away with it. Over to Price. Price pulls up from mid-range, off the glass and good. Howell, no good. Stripped away by Price and a jump ball. And the possession arrow will belong to the Knights. Grant looking hobbled, and she'll check out of the game for Starks, limping along the far baseline. So the Knights will be composed of Ashley Starks, Frances Glover-Bay, Michaela Sallier, Elise Akeridge, and A.J. Price. Glover-Bay makes a move to the middle, puts up a shot high off the glass, too strong. Sallier a rebound, too strong on the putback. Holton comes away with it. She'll push it up the court, looking for Howell. Ball loose, tap back into Nixon. Up top to Shelton now. Shelton will slow it down. Over to Nixon now, marked by Starks. Starks pokes it away once again. Starks out in transition. She'll put up the layup, and it's good. Ashley Starks really racking up the steals here in our first contest of the season. Howell into Holton. Howell gets it back. Hands it off to Williams. Williams drives the lane, puts it up. And they're going to say that is a blocking foul on Starks. Tried to draw the charge, didn't quite get her feet set. Home crowd not really agreeing with that one, but the officials are just doing their jobs. Chloe Williams comes to the line to shoot two now. Looking for her first points of the contest. And she'll miss the first. And she will miss the no, she'll knock it down. After a couple rattles around the rim, it goes in. Truett-Mcconnell lead up to 8. Frances Glover-Bay with the entry pass to Sallier. Michaela Sallier looking for a foul. No call. Bears out in transition now. Knights getting back on defense. Over to Tia Shelton now. She sizes up Akeridge. Howell into Holton now. Holton makes a move. Puts up the shot, but blocked by Sallier. Or deterred. I can't tell if she quite got a hand on it, but a miss nonetheless. Frances Glover-Bay with it now. Handing off to Starks. Starks with a crossover, gets into the lane, puts it up, and good. Strong move there with the left hand from Ashley Starks. Nixon with it now. Up to Quan Holton. Holton drives once again. Kicks it out to Williams, but they're going to say it was a foul on the defense, I believe. I believe it was a hand check. Sydney Smith, the inbound now. Over to Floyd, and I believe Ratavia Floyd draws a foul. Floyd hits the shot. And Floyd's good on the second. Starks with a crossover. Hands off to Glover Bay. Glover Bay makes a move. Over to Price now. She'll step back from mid-range. In and out, no good. Howell comes away with the rebound. Up to Floyd now. She'll pull up for three. No good. Rebound Smith. Tipped away. Smith comes away with it anyway. And Camilla Howell being sent to the sideline to be attended to. Replaced by Casey Williams. Over to Holton now. Holton goes to the baseline, puts up a layup, and hits. Grant over to Starks. Starks leading the Knights with 17 points. Looks inside for Sallier, but it's broken up. Up the court to Floyd now. Nobody on the Knights in the backcourt, and she will have an easy breakaway layup. Fatigue certainly becoming a factor here late, and the Knights going to take a timeout. Grant with it now. Gets Price on the dribble handoff. Price out to Akridge. Akridge pulls up for three. In and out, no good. Casey Williams comes away with it, finds Smith. Sydney Smith carrying it up now. A little over 5 to go here in our fourth and final period of action. Knights trailing by 12. Holton with it on the high block. She'll drive. And a foul by A.J. Price on the rotation once again. Quan Holton back to the line. Holton's got 14 in the contest, looking to add 2 more. And she'll hit the first. Truett-Mcconnell, several players over 15 points now. Ratavia Floyd with 16, Elise Dobbs with 16, and Quan Holton with 15 now. And she'll hit the second one, increasing this lead up to 14. Grant inside for Starks, broken up by Williams. Holding up for Floyd. Floyd on the breakaway puts in a layup, no good. Grant all the way down the court to Akridge. Akridge for Price on a cut and a foul on the reach-in by Nixon. Michaela Sallier in now, over to Glover Bay for Akridge now. Back to Sallier. Sallier pulls up for mid-range, no good. Casey Williams comes away with it, up to Sydney Smith. Smith pushing it up the court. Grant goes for the steal, can't get there. Defense forced to rotate. Holton gets past Sallier, puts up a layup, no good. Glover Bay on the rebound, and she'll be fouled. Quan Holton committing a loose ball foul there. Holton her fourth foul. She'll go to the bench for Dobbs. Both interior contributors providing a lot of scoring punch for the Truett-Mcconnell Bears today. Starks with it now. Surveying, can't find anyone. Tries to whip it across for Grant, can't get there. Nixon's there to intercept. Rotavia Floyd with it now, over to Sydney Smith. Smith surveying, back to Floyd. Up to Williams now. Over to Nixon. Nixon back to Williams. Williams drives, kicks it to Smith in the corner. Smith makes a move, gets to the middle, finds Dobbs on the low block. Dobbs will put it up and in once again. Elisa Dobbs approaching 20 points. That's 18 right there. 3:30 to play here in our contest. Nice trailing by 16. Over to Akridge now for three. No good. Rebound Dobbs. Over to Smith. Up to Floyd. Floyd fakes the shot, drives, puts up a mid-range, can't hit it. Rebound Williams, tipped away by, I believe that was Glover Bay. Over to Grant now. Grant driving the lane. She'll put up a floater. No good. Rebound Casey Williams. Sydney Smith back in transition. She'll find Natalie Nixon for three. And it's no good. Dobbs with the rebound. She'll put it back high off the glass and score. And that'll be 20 points for her. Glover Bay with it now. Gets the screen from Sallier, then finds her on the roll on the high block. And they're going to say it's a foul. Too much physical contact from Casey Williams there. Bears making some late substitutions. Gwyn Andrews and Destiny Lovejoy checking in. Ball into Toger now. Sallier will pull up for three, no good. Lovejoy with the rebound. Floyd with a shot attempt on the layup, blocked by Sallier once again. Michaela Sallier patrolling the paint. Over to Floyd now. She pulls up. Short on the three-pointer. Lovejoy with the rebound. Back out to Floyd once again. Steps back and shoots once more. Airballs it. Rebound by Grant. Makes a move to get to the outside, but blocked by Floyd, and that'll be a blocking foul on Rotavia Floyd on the transition play. Bears making another substitution. Rotavia Floyd checking out. And Asia Grant checking in. Francis Glover Bay with it now. Finds Toger. Toger to Salier. She'll pull up from the corner. And she'll hit the mid-range. And a drive here. No good on the shot. Lovejoy with the rebound. Out to Grant. Asia Grant pulls up for three. Airballs it. And we're approaching our final minute of the contest here. Knights trailing by 16. Glover Bay with it now, bringing it up the floor. Finds Salier in the post. She'll pull up from mid-range once again. Grant on the rebound. She'll put it back and be fouled. Chelsea Grant will go back to the line.